How's China's ban on crypto affecting Bitcoin? On September 24th, China's central bank announced any kind of transition related to crypto as illegal. But how's it going to affect Bitcoin and the economic industry as a whole? If you want to know, then keep on watching, but before that, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now let's dive into the Bitcoin world. Bitcoin is the most popular of various new digital currencies, which is not supported by precious metals or government credit. Rather, its cost reflects its future worth. As youthful money, it is viewed as a hazardous venture with exceptionally unpredictable worth. In recent years, Bitcoin experienced 4 separate misfortunes of at least 50%. And this is something different sectors commonly do not experience. Now, this Friday, the cryptocurrency market hit a new turn when the People's Bank of China declared its decision regarding Bitcoin. According to the PBOC, all crypto-related activity is considered illegal in China. This includes services like order matching, trading of digital assets, token insurance, and its derivatives. Other than this, overseas crypto exchanges, which provide services in mainland China, are also declared to be an illegal act, as said by the People's Bank of China. If we take a closer look, it might affect Bitcoin a lot. China is home to the most number of Bitcoin miners in the world. A few reports gauge that a lot of the overall hash rate, which is firmly connected with Bitcoin production through mining, is at 71% or higher. Without admittance to homegrown Bitcoin trades, large numbers of the thriving mining activities in China might shut down or change to other digital forms of money as a focal concentration. Now, should this occur, Bitcoin creation worldwide may change generously, and the general impact on the cost of the money is to some degree difficult to say. Past that, as per The Verge, 3 of China's primary trades made up almost 50 of all the worldwide portion of overall industry for the following multi-day time span to the declaration. Another issue of concern to Bitcoin fans might be concerning whether different countries will take cues from China. The country's national bank appears to have become suspicious with regards to the spot of digital forms of money inside the country's more extensive monetary scene. Should different nations do likewise, well, it might spell hurdles for digital currency overall. But if we see this in depth, it's not new for China. I'm not being sarcastic, but this is the 20th time China has banned Bitcoin. Quote, "This has to be the 20th time China has banned Bitcoin," end quote. Meltem Demirors, who is Chief Strategy Officer at CoinShares, shares with CNBC Make It, quote, "There is always something different about the bans, but this happens all the time and it's never really dramatic in the larger scheme of things. But we think this is not going to be a permanent ban because crypto is a new hyped up system that the whole world is going after, and we think China would not want to stay behind." As said by Ledbetter, I don't think even a concerted effort among different countries and different central banks could actually shut down Bitcoin. I don't think that's technologically possible, but there are ways that Bitcoin could be regulated. So, however each comparative declaration from China causes an underlying drop in the market, US investors shouldn't stress a lot. Indeed, they could stress more over the aftermath from US guidelines of digital currency, says the experts in the space. Now, is the decision of China going to affect the US? The repercussions from China's crypto crackdowns for US investors. They say that it is going to have some impact on the market's volatility for the investors, as claimed by John Wu, the president of Ava Labs. To be sure, following the Q&A from the PBOC, Bitcoin fell 4% in 24 hours, and is at present exchanging at around $43,020, as indicated by CoinMarketCap. Ether fell 6% and is as of now exchanging at around $2,973. This unpredictability is, to a limited extent, why monetary experts caution that people ought to just put resources into digital currency that they can bear to lose. Pundits of crypto say it's unsafe and speculative, and further guidelines from China can facilitate serious value swings. Crypto experts stress more on the guidelines in the US than in China. The bigger risk is the US regulatory apparatus emulates China. Said Demerors, DC has been increasingly aggressive with crypto enforcement and clearly sees crypto as a threat to the government's ability to manage markets. Now, the US controllers have uplifted their attention to the crypto business. Gary Gensler, executive of the Securities and Exchange Commission, has been vocal with regards to directing crypto markets, with the SEC staying at work the past 40 hours to make a bunch of rules to do as such. Others, including Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell and the U.S. Depository Secretary Janet Yellen, they have also shared worries about the space. Wu noticed that relying upon methodology guidelines might actually drive advancement in the crypto business out of the US. But the big question is, why is China aiming to vanish Bitcoin from its country? There could be many reasons for this, but as stated by experts, Bitcoin's wild value moves are a danger to the country's monetary steadiness. The public authorities said cryptographic forms of money disturb monetary requests and that it will fearlessly forestall the transmission of individual dangers to the more extensive society. As indicated by the State Council's Financial Stability and Development Committee, which held a gathering led by Vice Premier Liu He, President Xi Jinping's top delegate on financial and monetary issues. China was one of the first to move in 2013. They restricted using Bitcoin as a currency. According to them, the nature of Bitcoin threatens the country's financial stability. Because of this, the public authority has become considerably more vigilant. Since May, Beijing has decided to adequately close down all crypto mining activities in the country. In late June, the National Bank additionally required installment firms and banks to shut down the records of people engaged with crypto exchanges. Albeit ensuring China's financial development is an essential worry of Beijing. Investigators accept the more profound explanation the public authority did the abrupt crackdown on Bitcoin is that digital currency in a general sense addresses a danger to state money related to power. It was set up in 2009 by an unknown developer known as Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin by configuration has no focal position settling on arrangement decisions that influence its net worth, dissimilar to the customary fiat monetary standards given by governments. Numerous digital money advocates promote the cash's absolutely market-driven worth as better than official monetary standards that change with national banks' financial strategy. Central banks globally likely view the cryptocurrencies as a threat to fiat currencies, says Brendan Ahern. He is the chief investment officer of Crane Shares. Quote, "It's outside of their purview, their jurisdiction, their ability to pull levers within the economy is threatened by it," he continued. In this way, the more well-known Bitcoin becomes famous among people or citizens, and the government is left with less power when it's time to shape its economic policies. Do you agree? China initially proclaimed that Bitcoin was, quote, "not a money in the genuine importance of the word," in 2013 when virtual cash was starting to become more prevalent. In its latest move to limit the utilization of Bitcoin as cash, the public authority further expressed that Bitcoin is anything but genuine money, and ought not and cannot be utilized as money on the lookout. Do you think China is taking a good step? Well, if we see China as a developed country and they do know what is good or bad for them. On the other hand, the US is as compatible as they are. Who do you think is right? Comment down below. Now, do me a favor and hit the like and share and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.